Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So, all right. We got a very special quality check for you. It's a daylight Model Y quality check. And we have some few Model Ys that's parked up right here, and we're going to be doing a quality check. And a quality check is basically going to be looking at the panels and either giving them a pass or a fail. So let's start off with this blue Model Y with the white interior. A very, very beautiful combination. And this happens to be the Performance Edition. Now let's continue on by looking at the left side. And what we're looking for is any paint discolorations, any panel gaps, or anything that seems out of the order. So looking at the right side. Now let's continue on to the side profile. Now let's look at the driver's side door. And so far so good. Nothing that catches our eye here. Let's check this door handle to see if it's flush, and it is flush. There's the interior. Now let's do our simple test that we have by rubbing one finger from this panel to this panel. We can easily tell if it's flush, and it is flush. Now moving on to the rear door. Oh, so this is flush. Looking at those wheels. Now looking at this gap over here, which is a little bit big for our liking. Yeah, it is a little bit big. I definitely would say that this gap right here is too big of a gap. But over here I do like this, so that is very good. And remember, if you're getting the performance to check your spoiler to see if it's attached on, you want to check the left side. And you also want to check the right side. Checking the rear light to see if it's flush, and it is flush. And the right side rear light, and it's flush. And the rear looks fine to me. Now, moving on to the right side spoiler. It is attached on properly. So now let's do the right side. So this panel over here is good. Now these right side rear door, it does poke out. This is the passenger rear door. It does poke out a little bit. Let's check the wheels. And let's check the panel to see if it's flush. And it is flush. So I'm going to be on the fence due to the fact that it has that big gap, but the side profile trunk seems to be fine. So I will be giving this a pass. Now let's move on to another Model Y. All right, so we have this black Model Y here, and it has the upgraded wheels. And let's do ourselves a quality check. And let's look at the left side. And let's look at the front hood. On to the right side. Now to the right side light. Now let's take a look at the wheels. Driver's side door here. And this is the black with the black interior. Remember, if you're taking a delivery of a Model Y, to walk around the vehicle at least 5 times. Bring a pen. Write down anything that you seems that is out of place and hand it over to your sales rep. This gap is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. This gap over here is fine. Now let's take a look at the rear. Now let's take a look at the right side. So, on to the right side. Remember. Okay, there's something wrong with this Model Y. Look at that. Look at that. This door looks like it's broken. definitely have an issue with this Model Y here. So definitely would have to fail this Model Y. Now let's move on to our final Model Y. All right, so we have our final Model Y, and it's an all-white Model Y. And let's take a look at the left side, and then let's move on to the right side, taking a look at the hood. And these are the standard wheels. And this gap is nice. Let's take a look, and it is flush. Handles flush, and this is flush. But we do have ourselves an issue over here. Look at that. Look at the size of that gap. Disgusting. Look all in there. Oh, this is really bad. Yep, this is no good. Taking a look at the left side and the right side. Now, look at the right side. Gap's a lot thinner. Right side rear door is poking out. And this one is a fail. So, whether we're checking them in the daytime or in the nighttime, there's still issues with these Model Ys. I'll try to get a lot more quality checks in the daytime, but it looks like they're still having a lot of problems. So if you're thinking about ordering a Model Y SX3, even a Cybertruck, make sure if you're taking delivery to do yourself a quality check, because Tesla is not known to build quality vehicles. They far exceed on tech and their ability to have full self driving and all that stuff, which isn't technically out yet, but when it comes to building vehicles, they have a lot of issues with panel gaps, with the way they're basically built. So remember, do yourself a quality check. Don't take no for an answer. If you have a chance to reject the vehicle, reject the vehicle if there's a serious issue. If it's a minor issue, then book a service appointment and have that fixed. All right, so that's all I got to say. So thank you and have a nice day.
Hey, would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.